Hey, what's up? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and in today's video, I want to go over the latest Bitcoin news stories. So, Bitcoin has been trading mostly sideways for the past couple of days, not really anything big going on with the price action. However, some of the news we've come to hear in the last couple of days has been very exciting. Starting with Yuga Lab's very first Bitcoin NFT auction. This netted over $6.5 million in 24 hours. Now, they've announced this on Twitter, and they've said that the top 28 bidders will wind up getting these Bitcoin NFTs, these inscriptions. And if you go to the website, the auction here, this is kind of actually what it looks like right here. And so these are all commemorative, and they are designed to be inscribed onto the Bitcoin blockchain. So we have here actually is the top bidder paying over 7 Bitcoin for their own Bitcoin NFTs. And you can go all the way down here to the leaderboard, all the way down to 288. And you can see that at a bare minimum, they wind up paying about 2.25 Bitcoin worth. So if you add this all up together, it's about $16.5 million off of Bitcoin NFTs. And this is something that's new and exciting for the Bitcoin space because NFTs have been around for some time now. However, Bitcoin NFTs are relatively new, and it definitely injects a little bit of lifeblood into the ecosystem. So this is actually pretty exciting. Next, I want to go ahead and talk about what's going on with FTX. So FTX debtors have filed a lawsuit against Grayscale specifically, and they've said basically the reason why they're going over this lawsuit is because Grayscale has basically charged exorbitant management fees in violation of trust agreements, and if Grayscale had reduced its fees and stopped improperly preventing redemptions, the FTX debtors' shares would be worth at least $550 million, approximately 90% more than the current value of the FTX debtors' shares today. So basically what they're saying is that FTX owned some of the shares for GBTC, and because of the fact that Grayscale charges such a premium in management fees that it has basically eroded a lot of the purchasing power of their shares. So they're suing right now. Alameda specifically is suing against Grayscale Investments to try and redeem some of that money. They're saying, well, we'd have $550 million more if you guys didn't charge such high management fees. Now, this is being pursued by John J. Ray, who is the restructuring officer for the FTX debtors. And it looks like to me they're going to be using any tools available at their disposal in order to get their customers' funds back. So this is a new development coming from FTX in their quest to try and get back users' funds. Now, it remains to be seen if they have a leg to stand on for this case. I will make sure I cover it more as I get more information. And then we have also very good news from the adoption front. So we have Bybit, a very popular crypto exchange, introducing Mastercard-powered debit cards after halting the USD transfers. And so these Mastercard-powered debit cards are going to be much like we see with the Crypto.com debit cards, where the customers can go and load these debit cards up with specific crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, what have you, or the stable coins. And then basically what will happen is they'll wind up selling them in order to cover the transaction, whatever transaction it is. So that way you can pay directly from your crypto accounts and use it to pay for real services. So this is new and exciting. And right now they're going to be available in April of 2023. But so far it looks like they're going to be launched largely outside the US. So that is something new and exciting for the crypto community. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the Fear and Greed Index. So usually what I like to do is I like to come over here to btctools.io. This is probably the most accurate crypto fear and greed index I've come across. But right now we're sitting solidly in the fear category at about a 36. And what's notable about this is that we haven't really been in this area since all the way back on February 10th when it went down to 28. But the fact that we're in fear right now is actually quite surprising, given the fact that for the most of January we were in greed, and for a good chunk of February we were also in greed here. So we're going to see if we actually come back down to the if we go down to extreme fear. Now, we're actually kind of close to that, but if we're coming down here to extreme fear, that would certainly mark a change in direction right now for the Bitcoin price. Now, we haven't been back to that level since December or so in that capitulation, so that's definitely something that I'm going to be watching out for. All right, so that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this content, let me know. Like, subscribe, and go ahead and leave a comment. And be sure to follow me on Twitter for the most up-to-date information. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.